gosh, she's even prettier in person.
Oh
Hey
my
guys,
gosh, shut
everybody.
up.
Say hello to Emily. You guys remember her. She needs no introduction, but just in case somebody's living under a rock, tell us about yourself, Emily.
Let's see. What is there to really say? I am a 33-year-old mom, dental hygienist, or teeth doctor, as you like to call me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a book talker that is reading One Piece for the first time.
Okay. All right. So immediately, the first question when I first met you, it's probably a dumb question. Is that a wedding dress in the background?
Yes.
That's amazing. I couldn't stop staring at it. That's so beautiful. Was it recent?
No, like 2019. So what's
I
that?
can.
5 years ago? Almost 6 years ago?
Man, I feel old. Oh wow, that was that long ago, huh? Yeah, time's going by. Okay, so the first thing people want to know about you is what made you want to get into books in general? Because we live in a day and time where people are like on their phones all the time, you know. So why books?
Oh, literally. So it's really funny. I actually have my bachelor's degree in writing, and I literally always hated reading. Even when I was in school for writing, that was like my little
Okay.
fun fact about me. And then I didn't get into really reading until like January of 2024, and it's honestly because of Book Talk. I was just like on TikTok, and then book stuff started popping up all of a sudden. I was like, oh, that looks really interesting.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, I want to see what that's about. And then here we are.
So what was your first ever book that like solidified you in?
It was probably The Hunger Games. I don't know if you've ever watched
Oh.
those movies.
I have seen the movies and I've also read the book, Sunset Reaping. I forgot the exact name of the title.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the trailer just came out actually for the movie.
Oh, I know.
I
So
haven't seen it
good.
yet. It came out yesterday. I haven't seen it yet. Is it good? I read the book. It's
The book was amazing,
obviously, of course,
but
snow lands on top.
whenever I watched the movie for Songbirds and Snakes, I was like, oh, I really, really
Oh,
like this movie. I should read the book, but it's
okay.
been so long since I read the original three
Uh huh.
that I was like, I should read those over again and then read the Songbirds and Snakes. And then that's kind of how it spiraled from there.
Fair enough. Oh, man, I sorry. I'm a huge fan of like Hunger Games and the concept of it. So my favorite character in Hunger Games, unfortunately, is Snow.
Snow is so good.
I just as a
He's so
villain, he's just
complicated.
right. I love him so much. When we learned about his backstory, it made me fall in love with him even more. Is it bad that I see myself in him?
I don't know.
Yeah, and then whenever they brought out the quote, "Snow always lands on top," I was like,
Oh
you know
yeah,
what? I
iconic.
would love to change my name to Snow just to use that expression.
Yeah.
But yes,
You could just say truth always lands on top.
it doesn't sound as cool. It doesn't.
I
Actually,
mean, I,
we do have a saying in my friend group and stuff. It's all roads lead to truth.
oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that's the saying I have. Like so, I'm sort of in that echelon too. Now, another thing I also wanted to ask: why a mouth doctor? Why not a writer? Shouldn't I be seeing you on New York Times bestsellers or something?
Well, I couldn't get a job with my writing degree. And
Okay.
then I was like, oh, teeth are kind of cool. And so then
No,
so then
they're
I
not.
went back to school and I fell in love with that. And so that's honestly what I love doing. I haven't written anything in a really, really long time.
Okay. So then why One Piece?
Well, obviously the FOMO. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon. If you tell me to jump, I'm gonna say how high because I need to experience what everybody else is experiencing.
Okay.
But
Uh huh.
I used to read manga all the time when I was in middle
Oh.
school and high school. Like, that's all I read.
Any specific ones you remember?
Um, I read, of course, Sailor Moon because I'm a girl.
Oh,
Death
I love Sailor Moon.
Note,
Oh,
of course.
classic.
Yep. My brother, he was always really big into anime and manga when I was growing up, so he had like a whole bookshelf, which is still at my parents' house. That's probably got like over $1,000 worth of like mangas or whatever on there. So I read Love Hina, Chobits,
I have not heard
Nagumi,
anybody say Chobits in a minute.
Inuyasha.
Okay.
What was Rurouni
By,
Kenshin? That one's one of my favorites.
by the way, everybody loves you. They're saying your hair is stunning right now.
Oh my god, thanks, fam. So yeah, and I literally own all of Dragon Ball Z.
You're lying. Are you serious?
Yeah, like I have all of it.
Oh my. Oh, oh my gosh. This is amazing.
I got
Okay.
Kichimuyo.
Oh, that's old.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Do I have anything else? I do have Sailor Moon somewhere, but yeah, like I'm an OG like reader of the things. And actually, before I even knew what Berserk was, I literally just got my brother like the 3 really nice hardback volumes of Berserk for Christmas. I want to say last year or the year
Okay.
before.
Hmm.
But I honestly never had any intention of reading like One Piece or like Naruto or anything like that because the art style, I was just like, oh, this looks dumb.
Fair.
That
Okay.
that's
Okay.
literally like the only reason. I saw it and I was like, this looks dumb. I'm not reading that.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And then
Okay.
even when it started getting popular, I was telling Morgan because me and Morgan are besties, and she
I
was
love
talking
Morgan.
about she was talking about thinking about reading One Piece, and I was just like,
Hi,
Morgan,
Ify.
I'm like, you don't need to read that. It's literally 9,000 volumes.
So
I'm like,
it's
you
so
don't need to
good.
read that. I'm like, why don't you read something else? And then of course I
Mhm.
started reading it, and I was like, oh wait, this is
Ah,
cool.
okay. Oh man, Morgan is so cool. She's one of the people I have like lined up next. She's amazing. I love the way she like talks about books and stuff because she's coming from a different perspective due to like
Yeah.
aphantasia and all that stuff. Oh man, I can't wait to.
Oh yeah,
She's
I
gonna be
have that
amazing.
too. I can't picture books in my head. I
Huh?
can't do that.
What? Is
Yeah.
okay. I grew up never knowing this is a thing. Suddenly, 2 people in the last 2 weeks have it. Like what? This is a common
Yeah.
thing. So like. So
It's
if I
just
told you
black
to
up
close your
there.
eyes, it's dark.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, guys. We're now gonna just bombard her with questions. Okay, first things first. When did you realize that you were different from everybody else?
I always knew I was different.
Obviously. I mean,
Obviously.
yeah, you're beautiful and everything. But like, when did you realize that? Oh, people have stuff in here.
I don't know if I ever actually like realized that. I think I was just talking to somebody. One of me and Morgan's other friends. It's me, her, and our friend Khadija. She's not reading like One Piece or anything, but we're like the Three Musketeers. And I think Deej was talking about how she like pictured a movie or something in her head, and I was like, "Wow, must be nice." I ain't got no clue what the heck's going on up there. I'm just vibing. I
Okay,
don't know.
so do you have imagine? That's probably a dumb question. Do you have imagination?
Yeah. And I have dreams. Like I do dream,
You
but when I
do?
read, for some reason, it doesn't translate to pictures in my brain.
Okay, because okay, maybe to me it's
Unless I've
weird.
seen like if I've seen like a movie or something, like with the Hunger Games, I've
Yeah.
seen the movie, so I know what these things look like, so then I can like picture things going on in the book. But if there's no like images already give me context, it's just black. I can't make it up. I don't know
How
why.
does imagination work for you then? Do you just see
I don't
letters?
know.
Well, you don't. I'm so confused. Oh my gosh, man.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so if I were to tell you to think about a happy memory, you can see it in your head, right? Or no? Jess, hi
Um,
Jess.
it's like a little fuzzy, but like kind of.
Okay.
I can
All
kind of see
right.
it.
Out of every book you've ever read, which book would you say had like the best explanation of the scenery that helped you properly digest it with aphantasia?
Um, I couldn't tell you because after I finish reading a book, I forget everything about it. So,
Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness.
like, don't ask me about what any of the books I read are about because I can't remember.
Oh man, guys, this is your trusted mouth doctor. She won't remember a single name. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. So now that what was your thoughts before going into One Piece, and now that you're into One Piece?
Before I went into One Piece, I was just like, oh, this is going to be a silly good time, I guess. Like, I honestly wasn't expecting really anything really great about it because,
Okay.
like I said, I've always known about One Piece, and I've always been like, no, this looks dumb.
Yeah.
And so then when I did start reading it, I was like, oh, okay, like I'm having a good time, and it always makes me cry.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that is
Honestly,
true.
like I have been really enjoying it. Like it gives me exactly what I like to read in books. Like I like having humor, I like having character development, but I also like to be emotionally connected to the characters. So I love how, like I said in like my last Baradier arc post, about how like it always starts off like humorous, like we're having a good time, and then things like get serious, and I really like that. I don't know how the story can go 900 million chapters. I have no freaking clue where that's supposed to go. That doesn't make
There's
any sense to me.
there's a saying that goes, when you start One Piece, you're like, ah, this is so long, and when you catch up, you tell yourself this is not long enough, because you have so many questions, you have so many characters you wish would like, because they focus on more than just the main characters, Luffy. So you're like, oh, I want to know more about, for example, Buggy, or I want to know about the
Why does
what's
everybody like
Zephyr's life.
Buggy? Why does everybody like Buggy? I could give two craps about Buggy.
I'm not gonna. It's a spoiler if I tell you why. Just
But
know
also,
that.
I don't like clowns.
Oh, I despise clowns. I despise clowns. I don't like Buggy. But there's something you will find out about him that you're like, oh, I need to know more. Yeah, but I don't. I despise clowns myself. I don't watch anything related to clowns except maybe like Batman and the Joker. That's about the most like remote thing. Um, who's your current favorite character?
My current favorite is. I feel like it's Sanji.
Thank God. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. Everybody says Zoro, and I just, as a Sanji fanboy, it hurts my heart.
I mean, I do really like Zoro. I really like Zoro, but I feel like I just haven't had enough time with his character. Like he's always like there, but in like the past two arcs maybe, he's like there and then he's not. He's like not in it. Like in Baradier, him and Nami not in it at all. Then in the one before that with Usopp, he was like stuck down that freaking hill that Nami pushed him down forever. So while I do really like Zoro's character and I feel like he has the potential to be one of my favorites, I just feel like I haven't had enough time with him. I
Fair
feel like
enough.
I've had more time with Sanji in Baradier, and I just loved Sanji. I don't know how anybody could hate on Sanji. From the jump, I was like, I like him.
I think a lot of people get bought because Sanji at the end of the day is a flirt. I think a lot of people get
Right.
bothered by that, so that's
Who cares?
probably it. But I'm personally all for it. I love Sanji so much. Now, you're a unique person, and you've read several books.
Yes.
Out of all the books you've read, who do you see yourself like? Who would you say is the most Emily-esque person out of all the characters you've ever read? Who do you see yourself in?
Like in books or like in manga books?
Books.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't
Usually people
know.
relate to characters in that way. They're like, oh yeah, that's
I
so
do
me.
relate a lot to characters, but I feel like I feel like I don't know. It's really really hard to there's just so many different characters and I feel like I see myself in pieces of a lot of them. I will say overall, like if I were to think about like manga and stuff, I feel like I would relate most to probably Usagi from Sailor Moon because she is a fiercely
Okay.
loyal friend. She's kind of like silly and a little bit like clueless and all over the place, which I feel like is a little bit of me, but she's very loyal and will do anything for her friends, and I feel like that's also very me. So if I had to pick any character, it'd probably be her right now.
Usagi. Wow.
Yeah.
The Sailor Moon. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Um this is a question to better understand the type of like people you like each person is because I want to understand people as individuals. So, what is your favorite color?
Right now it's blue.
What is your favorite thing that's blue?
My
Is
favorite
it
thing that's blue.
yeah, is it a specific shade of blue that you like or just any blue?
No, it's a very specific shade.
Which kind?
It's not. I can you? What kind of? It's like a muted, light, medium blue. I like. If I had to pick, not dark blue, not
Okay.
neon blue,
Okay. Not
um,
turquoise, not
not
baby blue.
turquoise, not turquoise, but like a really soft, muted, almost dull looking blue.
Okay.
But my favorite thing that is blue is probably the ocean, but that's not my favorite color blue.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I like to ask people that cuz I like to like get an idea of like what like they think of creatively. My favorite color is white. I know a lot of people say it's not a color, but I believe it's a color even though I know I'm wrong. And my favorite thing that's white it's probably I would say either the clouds, the sun,
The sun is not
or
white.
no, it is. It just looks a different color because of the atmosphere.
No, the sun is yellow.
That's not how the no, it's not. It's
Yes, it
not
is.
yellow.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not
Why is
yellow.
the sun yellow in every single thing you ever see? The sun is never white. The sun is
Because
not
that's
white.
how we perceive it due to the atmospheric change. It changes the color prism. What's up, Bryce? How you doing? But yes, and then the other thing I would say is people's eyes. Not the iris, but people's eyes. It's probably my favorite thing that's white because I just love the idea of like the eyes is like the gateway to the soul and stuff.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
really yeah. Now, what would you say is like the when you became a mouth doctor? What would you say is something you noticed that a lot of people do wrong with like their dental hygiene?
They don't floss.
Okay. You said that so angrily. Is that a thing you have to do every day? Like, floss,
Yes,
please. Okay.
yes. If you
All
don't
right.
floss, you're on my shit list.
Okay, guys. Everybody, you need
All
to
of
start
you that are
flossing.
watching, make sure you're flossing because if you don't floss, you are mincing like 30% of the surfaces of your teeth and you're letting bacteria hang out there. So if I were to grade you on how well you're doing with your brushing and how clean your mouth is, you would get a D. And D's are unacceptable. We only strive for extraordinary. We are not ordinary, and so you need to floss. Also, do you want gum disease? No, because gum disease is gross. It makes your breath stink. It makes your teeth fall out. And all you have to do is floss and brush your teeth.
So now that you're, I keep saying mouth doctor. It just makes the most sense. Mouth doctor. Would you say like the first thing you because people usually the first thing you see is like their hair, their beauty, their appearance. Would you say the first thing you notice in people is their teeth?
Yes. One of them.
Does it bother you?
No.
When you're looking at the teeth, like, I can already tell you haven't brushed in 2 days.
I can definitely tell, but it doesn't bother me.
Huh. Okay. Oh man, yeah, I feel like you're a tough person to be around. Like she's probably judging me every single moment.
No, I'm not judgy. I'm just like, I would really like to clean your teeth.
What? I've never heard anybody say that statement. Hey, I would really like to clean your teeth. Like this.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. It's like somebody walking up to you. Can I vacuum your house, please? Wow. Okay. Um. All right. But dental care is expensive, though, isn't
It
it?
is very expensive, but it's more expensive if you don't do preventative work.
Okay.
If you're not brushing and flossing, then dental care is going to be more expensive because you're going to get gum disease and cavities, and it's going to cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
I'm gonna sound like a brain rot kid when I'm asking this, but I've heard from a TikTok dentist. That sounds like a dumb sentence. From a TikTok dentist that you're not supposed to spit out the toothpaste whenever you're done brushing your teeth. It's supposed to
Right.
be there. Wait,
Right.
really? That's a real
Right.
thing?
Yeah.
But like, you're gonna have toothpaste in your mouth.
Mm-mm. I never knew that people wash their mouth out after brushing their teeth because I've never done that in my whole life. I've never known that was a thing until like I got into dentistry and had my own patients. And then if you rinse it out afterwards, you're rinsing all the stuff that's good out of your toothpaste. So like all the sensitivity protecting stuff, all the cavity prevention stuff, you're just washing it off your teeth. You just spit into the sink.
But how are you supposed to eat with that taste in your mouth?
It don't taste like nothing. There's not that much left that it tastes like anything.
It's. I just don't like to taste toothpaste and food mixed together. It doesn't.
Well, it's just only do it at night.
I eat a lot.
Do that at night. Do that
I
at
eat a
night
lot.
then.
Ugh, okay, I guess. I be waking up at like 2 a.m. You know, it's time for a midnight snack. You know, I eat a lot. So, yeah, okay. I also heard that strawberry whitens your teeth. Is that a real thing or is that a myth?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ah, okay, okay. I was curious because,
I've never heard that before.
yeah, I'm curious to know all the different ways of like taking care of your teeth. Like, what would you say is the most underrated like way of taking care of your teeth?
Flossing.
Is it really that rare? Like, I didn't know it was that. Okay,
Yeah.
mouthwash. Are they very useful?
Mouthwash. Mouthwash doesn't do anything.
Huh?
It just makes your breath smell nice, but it doesn't really do anything.
Why is it so spicy? That's dumb. It's not spicy, but why is it?
Because it has alcohol in it, and you don't want to use mouthwashes with alcohol in it because it dries your mouth out.
Wait. Wait, hold on.
I love that I get to educate everybody right now.
I thought, wait, so why do they sell mouthwash if it doesn't work?
Because you'll spend money on it.
So, like, it has, like, wait. I, isn't it like a disinfectant or something? Like, am I stupid? No.
I mean, I don't really think it does anything. Like, it doesn't clean your teeth any much more. Like, if you use mouthwash, it's not really going to make, like, it might, if it has fluoride in it, it might help prevent cavities, but, like, you can't use mouthwash instead of, like, brushing or instead of flossing. Like, it's not going to do anything. It might just kill any extra bacteria floating around in your mouth or give you extra fluoride so you don't get cavities. But
Okay.
it doesn't really do that much.
I'm gonna ask a fantasy-based question while still pivoting on the mouth doctor part. As a mouth doctor, what are your thoughts on vampires? Highly probable or no?
I feel like that could be probable. You know,
Okay.
people will go to the dentist and have dentists make them teeth to look like vampire fangs.
That's a real thing?
That's a real thing.
I feel like I might want to do that. I don't know. I always was like
Yeah.
into vampires growing up, you know? Would
Yeah.
you ever want vampire fangs?
If they were like retractable, maybe. You know how like people can't how like when people go into their vampire mode, it goes like
Yeah.
yeah, only
But
then, not permanent.
okay, why not permanent?
Because think about when you're smiling, that would like stab your mouth.
Fair. Okay. I see. These are the things I don't think about. You're a mouth doctor. You're the expert. Okay. Now there's this idea that obviously like with your wisdom teeth and stuff, like when they start to grow, they push on your other teeth. So sometimes you have to get them removed. What is the whole? Why is that a thing? Why is wisdom teeth like out there? Like why are they against the other teeth? Like why?
Because at one point in time, we used to have room for our wisdom teeth in our mouth, but through evolution, our diets have changed, our jaws have gotten smaller, so there's just not enough room for them in our mouth.
Okay.
That's why.
Oh, now that you talk about diets, I'm sorry, I have so many mouth doctor questions. Are there any foods are there any foods that like are bad for your teeth that you wish people would not take as much?
Mm, I don't think so because I eat a lot of the foods that are bad for your teeth.
Okay. Are there any foods bad for your teeth?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Obviously candy, sticky candy, which is my fave, like gummy candy,
Okay. Oh.
crackers, like Cheez-Its, goldfish, things like that, because they stick into your teeth,
Okay.
and that's basically like a form of sugar,
All
like
right.
carbohydrates. Sodas and energy drinks, which I'm a big energy drink person, but that basically dissolves your teeth. So
Like melts it? Really?
I mean, it's acidic. It's essentially gonna
I
dissolving
thought your
them.
teeth just
So,
like lasted like I thought it's like I don't know. Isn't it
mhm.
like super like strong?
Okay, let me blow your mind here real quick. Okay,
Okay. All right, guys, get ready.
so you know how everything in we that we eat or drink has like a pH of whether it's acidic or basic,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so like I'm drinking this energy drink right here. So this is very
Okay.
acidic. Same as if you
Okay.
were drinking like a soda or
Soda
whatever.
is acidic. Got it. Okay.
Right. So whenever you're drinking, like let's say something acidic, I'm drinking this, it's sitting on my teeth. And what happens when acid is on something is it starts to erode it and break down whatever. So it's recommended if you're going to have something like that to have it while you eat and to drink it all in one sitting because you want your mouth to return to its normal pH so that way it doesn't cause damage to your teeth. So me sitting here sipping this for a couple hours, I'm literally just exposing my teeth to acid consistently so that they are just eroding away slowly.
Okay. What are you? It's I don't know if this is even like a question or not. Which teeth is your favorite? Because I know like they all have different names, like the canines, the wisdom teeth, like the front teeth. Like which one's your favorite?
I like the top molars. I have one tattooed on my arm.
She has some. You are a dedicated man. What? Why? Why? Were you drunk? Why would you make such a decision?
No, me and one of my best friends that I went to hygiene school with. Is this even book talk anymore? This is dental talk.
Oh God.
We got it together after hygiene school because we love teeth.
Why the top molar?
Because it has three roots. It's the only one that has three roots.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any reason
Top
why?
two molars are the only ones that have three roots.
Do they usually like? I know. So the other ones usually either have like two or like one
One
in
or
the front,
two.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why does it have three roots? Is it like unique
I
to
don't know. It's
something?
like
Like
this. It's like this up in there.
okay. Do you name your teeth since you like teeth so much? Like is it like
No.
Sarah, like
No.
Natasha? Like no,
No,
no.
they have numbers and that's their name.
Oh, okay. Who's number one?
Number one is your wisdom tooth all the way in the back on your upper right.
Okay, all right. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm learning a lot. All right. What's your favorite number?
747.
747.
Yeah,
Why is that your favorite number?
because I see it everywhere.
If
I
I
see
start
it
seeing 747 everywhere, I'm going to be mad at you.
like if I randomly check the time, it's going to be 7:47. If I um get change back, it's going to be 7:47. Like it's everywhere. I always see 7:47.
Okay. All right.
So I feel like
Uh,
it's just like made itself my favorite because I'm like, well, it has to mean something, so I guess it's my favorite number.
Fair enough. I wonder, like, everybody in chat, go ahead and type your favorite numbers. I wonder what everybody's going. Mine is 99. Only
People say that
because
there's a thing as like angel numbers, and so I don't know if that's what that is. I don't know.
ah,
I don't know what any
I
of
don't
that
know.
means, but I'm like, it
I
must
don't
mean
know.
something if I keep seeing it. So,
Like, this is how religion was made. This is how I keep
it's
seeing
definitely
this
a sign.
thing.
It's definitely a sign. It's a sign.
I keep seeing this thing. It must mean something. Let's build a
It
religion
must be
around it.
something.
That's what, man.
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
All right. So my favorite number is 99 because I like to go with the idea that it makes me one step closer to 100, which is complete. So everything I
Oh,
do
I
is one
like
step
that.
closer to 100. So yeah, it's not like I keep seeing 99 everywhere. I feel like I'll be a little scared if I saw that everywhere. Okay.
Well,
So, with all the different books that you read, we live in a time where there are authors who, for some, I find it very ridiculous, but authors sometimes seem to be controversial. I
hmm
personally believe in the idea of separating the art from the
hmm
artist. I don't care what you do. You could be a bad person, you could hate people, you could be racist. As long as your work is good, I don't care about you. I just want to read your work. Like, for example, I love Harry Potter. I don't care what J.K. Rowling is doing or saying. It's not affecting Harry Potter. But, like, how you have thought about it? I know some people, like, don't like things because of the authors, so.
No, I completely agree. I mean, and it's a huge thing in like MySpace on Book Talk because there's a lot of like controversial things that people find out about authors. Like one of my favorite authors, her name is Jessa Hastings. She wrote one of my favorite series, but she has like posted a lot of like really controversial things that honestly like kind of make her look kind of bad. And you'll see people be like, I'm never reading her stuff. Like, I'm getting rid of this book. Like, da da da. And I'm like, that is literally so dumb. Like, you said this book was like a 5-star read for you and you're
Right.
getting rid of it. I'm like, I personally don't care. And also, I literally don't pay attention enough to really notice. And also, I think it's really unfair when people assume things about a person or if they are trying to hold a person accountable or punishing them for things that have happened in their past because of like the internet. Obviously, we can see things that come to light. I feel like people posted a lot of really dumb things on Twitter back in the day,
Yeah, that's true.
and then it all comes back. But I'm like, if that was years ago,
Yeah.
people aren't the same person. And also, like, when you think about music, like, think about how, like, batshit crazy Kanye West is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. No, Kanye is definitely okay. Yeah, I could agree with you on that. Now, it doesn't seem like a sustainable lifestyle for me if you're going to judge everything based off of who created it. It's just cuz like where do you like draw the line, right? Do you then say that well because of how horrible Henry Ford is, I'm never going to do a car anymore? Or do you say because there's so many people that had like very like horrible background, do you just say I never want to live in the United States because George Washington was like had slaves? Like it's just not a sustainable lifestyle, you know good
Yeah.
people make bad things and bad people make good things, and I just
Yeah.
unless what they believe is being forced into the art or the media itself, then I don't need to worry about it. So but yeah, I was curious to know your thoughts on it. Now,
Yeah, I'm just like that
you
takes way too much effort.
it does. It's not sustainable, and I think it's pretentious. Because who are you as any better of a person? Like
Oh,
somebody may
right.
not
Like
like your work
I'm
and
sure
things, right?
everybody has done or said something that could incriminate them just as bad as anyone else.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh
we're
yeah.
not
I'm not.
public. But we're not like super public people that people are going to go through and try to dig through our lives
Right.
to expose us. So I feel like it's just unfair.
Okay. If you could visit any country in the world, where would it be? Like right now. If money was not an issue, like right now, right here. Where are you going?
I would probably go somewhere in Europe.
Okay.
Ooh. Or Japan.
Okay.
Or Korea.
You gotta pick one. Pick one.
Hmm. I would probably say
You gotta live there permanently too.
I would probably say either Japan or South Korea.
Why South Korea? Are you into K-pop?
No, but I did have a like kind of acquaintance, old friend. She lived in South Korea for a couple years with her
Mm-hmm.
husband and her son because he's in the military, so he was deployed there. And she just said about how like safe and clean and amazing it is, and
Everybody thought you meant North Korea.
yeah, not North Korea, not North
Okay.
Korea. But I think that it's really interesting how places like over in Asia, like I immediately think of like China and Japan, Korea is like so ahead of like the time as far as like technology and like what's going on. Like it's crazy to me how like so many different places in the world can be on so many different like levels. Does that make sense?
Now that you've mentioned technology, I'm about to throw something out there. We live in a time where AI is growing ridiculously fast.
Mm-hmm.
So fast, like sometimes you can't even tell what's an AI video or what's not.
Mm-hmm.
My question to you, AI has replaced artists for the most part. A lot of people do AI art rather than paying an artist for commission. How do you feel about the idea of AI also replacing authors in the future?
I don't like that.
Why? Because okay, this I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. I don't like AI either. But playing devil's advocate, it's still the story.
Right.
Because all you could do is tell the AI the things you like. Tell the AI I like books like Harry Potter, I like books like Hunger Games. Make me a story similar to those so it's compelling, and then the AI just does it for you for free.
Because
Like
I feel like that's not really art. Like
what defines
books are
art?
art. Like painting is art. Writing is art. I want something that's like genuinely written by
What
someone.
defines it as genuine?
Like if it's from your brain to your hands, writing the story or drawing the picture
Mm,
or painting the painting, making the music. Now, if you need help with like AI to clean up a sentence, like, hey, can you make this sentence sound better? That I don't
ah,
really care about because I feel like we all do that. Like, can you make me sound smarter in this email? Can you make me
right.
not be dumb? Like, can you help me organize these thoughts? Like, I think that's fine.
Do you
But
think you'd
I
be able to
feel
tell the
like,
difference?
do I think people can tell the difference?
You would be able to tell the difference between an AI like writing a book or
Oh, absolutely not.
oh,
No way.
that's worrisome. I'm scared, man. But yeah,
No way. I would not. I would not because I'm like, I would not know. I don't know.
then would it really change much if you couldn't tell the difference? Would it really change much? Because again, like it's yeah, art has a soul, AI doesn't. Ooh, that's an interesting like that's
No.
you can't I
I
can't argue
wouldn't
with
know,
that.
but if I found out later, then I would be like, oh, I don't want to read that because that wasn't really written by a person.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. This it's a hard topic. I don't like AI myself. As a guy who like is an artist, I despise AI because it takes a lot of credibility out of it. But I also like to play devil's advocate for things because what if I'm wrong? You know, because I am willing to believe that I'm wrong so I could learn and then get better.
I think there's a time and place for it. I think
Okay.
that it
Time
has
and
the
place.
potential to do everything, but that doesn't mean that it should.
Mm. Okay. That is how people felt about cars when Henry Ford invented them. When he invented the cars, people said, "We want a faster horse," because everybody had horses. You know, they're like, "Well, I want to give you a car." Then they're like, "Well, why should we get a car? It seems so big and dangerous. What if it runs people over?" So he said, "Well, now it's illegal for you to walk on the street, so you have to use a car." He manipulated the entire system so that people had to use cars. Got rid of several jobs like horseshoe makers, carriage creators, all of those things. Got rid of several jobs just because he wanted to invent something. And that's how inventions work. Technologies tend to replace people. Think of the idea of Uber. So many taxi drivers lost their jobs because of that, you know? And then we get automated cars now, you know? So it's just
That's crazy.
yeah.
You won't ever
As
catch me
technology,
letting a car drive me somewhere.
that's what you say now.
Absolutely not.
That's
Absolutely
what
not.
so people said the
I
same
can't
thing
even
about
use
deliveries.
I can't even use cruise control.
Okay, okay.
No. My anxiety could never.
Exactly 30 years ago, people said, "I don't want to talk to a stranger online." Now
I've
that's
always
what
been
people
talking
do.
to strangers.
Yeah, so I feel like people change as times change, you know? So unfortunately, we will get to the point where people like AI a little too much. So,
Oh, I
unfortunately.
agree. I agree.
Okay, so the next question I do have for you. What are your expectations out of One Piece? So far you're at Baratier, what do you expect?
I expect a lot more tears.
Okay.
And I'm expecting it to completely ruin my life.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
That's what I want. Like, I want things to ruin my life in the best way.
You've seen the whole like FOMO with everything going on with One Piece. It came in like a hype train. It took over the entire book talk community by storm. You know.
Hmm.
And you've probably seen a lot of your For You page at this point just, "It's always One Piece, it's always One Piece." After a while, I'm sure it can get tiring. How do you feel seeing like the book talk space getting taken over by this like book that everybody is reading? They're like, "Well, I want you guys to read something else. Can we talk about something else?" Because I've seen some people seem like to be bothered by it to an extent. How do you feel about that?
So I feel like I have pretty strong opinions about One Piece in the book talk community,
Okay.
and I've never really talked about it, but I feel like I was friends and like following Carla like when she first started reading
Yeah.
One Piece. So like she's the one that kind of started it all, and then like she
Right.
recommended it to some of her friends in our little group, our little bubble of people, and that's how it kind of started like picking up. And then what happened was is Carla went viral essentially because she was reading One Piece. Because, not a lot of people talk about it. Like I feel like the anime and manga community honestly kind of like gets like shit on a little bit by like
does.
people that don't really understand it. Like people think it's weird, people think it's lame. I was bullied for it when I was younger for liking that stuff. So I feel like it's like seeing somebody new talk about it was very exciting for all the OG people who have like been loving it. And I feel like there was genuine interest from a lot of people who are like, "Oh yeah, I want to read this. Like my friend is telling me it's great. Let me try it out. Like I've never read this before. I'm interested." And then I feel like there's also some people who are just like, "Oh wow, some of these people are getting like really popular just because they're reading One Piece. Like I want to hop onto that hype train, but for not the right reasons."
Ah.
Do you know what I mean?
How do you feel about that?
I just feel like it's not genuine.
Okay. All right.
Like
Fair enough.
I feel like a lot of people, or not really a lot of people, some people probably, like I feel like it's not as genuine when all of a sudden like you go from like posting like just book videos and like you're reading books, and then all of a sudden like you're only posting about like One Piece. And I don't know, because it's like, we all want to be successful and we all want to grow our pages and stuff, but like, we can't, I don't want people to forget like what we're doing. And I want, as someone who always loved anime and manga from the jump, I want people to be reading it because they want to read it and because they really enjoy it and not because they just want to like get a bunch of people to follow their page
Okay.
and watch their videos. Does that make
I
sense?
have. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I have opinions on it, and I want you to critique my opinion and tell me if you agree or disagree with this thought process. Book talk is an amalgamation of two things. One, novel enjoyers. They genuinely enjoy reading the story and discussing it. And two, content creating, which
Mm-hmm.
is probably the content creating is not something I recommend for everybody because once you do content creating, you have a goal. You say, I want to do this and I want people to see me doing this. And once you
Right.
say that sentence in your head, you expect people to see you. So then you start creating a metric. Okay, 5 people saw me doing this. Okay, cool. Now I want to read this book. 10 people saw me doing this. Clearly, they like this book more, so I will do more of it. You tend to do what people like, but also you also want to stick to what you like because you don't want to lose your identity in that. You don't want to be a crowd chaser, so to speak. You have to find a healthy balance whenever you're doing content creating and what you enjoy. So unfortunately, hype trains have to always be ridden to an extent. Whether it's
Yes.
you critiquing the hype train, whether it's you being part of it, or whether it's you hating on it, regardless, you have to be a part of it in some form or fashion in order to grow as a content creator. I have witnessed One Piece take over a lot in the book talk community. Some
Mm-hmm.
creators who I would see like would just do regular book talk things suddenly are doing book talk every day. For example, Mari. I love Mari, red haired Mari. She's one of my favorite people
I
ever. And
know. She actually, I just found out we live in the same town.
are you serious?
Yeah.
I love Mari. She's amazing. Hey Yona,
But
by the way.
she, like, for example, like when I'm talking about like people who, like all of a sudden are like dropping what they're doing and they're only like focusing on this stuff. With Mari, I genuinely like feel her enjoyment
Oh yeah.
of
Oh,
what
absolutely.
she's reading. Like it feels genuine. Like I feel like you can tell when people are just like trying to post content. But with Mari, like I feel like now she like pretty much is strictly just posting One Piece stuff because that's pretty much what she's just reading. Like
Yeah.
she's just in it. And it's very believable and very genuine to me as opposed to I feel like some people that will just try to like get on the hype train because they know it's popular and they want to like ride that. And so that's what they're doing. But Mari is super sweet. I was like so shocked that I was like, "Oh my gosh, like you're at the bookstore
Yeah,
that
she's
that I
amazing.
go to. What are you doing?"
I love Mari so much. She's really cool. She's one of the best people I've ever met, and nah, you can tell she has this obsessive personality where she picks one thing and obsesses over. You should have seen when she was obsessing over Hunger Games. It was ridiculous. But no, I absolutely love Mari. She's cool. I know like there's several people who are very genuine. I actually don't know anybody who was not genuine about it, so that's why I'm not sure about who. I would have to like figure that out. Then again, like I always stick to like a specific set of people that I react to. Like Viviana, I love the way she explains books in
Oh
general.
yeah.
I love Sarah. Oh my god, Sarah's amazing. She's really cool.
Hmm.
Morgan is really cool. And then also seeing a book talker who happens to be a mouth doctor is like the best thing ever. So I really like your videos as well. Your videos are a fever dream. I would see like edits everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I love your videos. And then Becky's another person who really ended up enjoying One Piece a lot more than I expected because she lives in Japan. So it's nice because One Piece has taken over the entire country of Japan. You will not go a single mile without
Oh,
seeing
I
One Piece in
believe
Japan.
it.
Yes. So the fact that because she lives in Japan, so whenever she makes videos, it's usually the Japanese audience that sees it due to the algorithm. So Book Talk was a way for her to reach outside people who spoke English, so she could speak to other people like the people she grew up with. You know. So when she saw that, hey, the people I grew up with and the place I live are intertwining, this is fun. It's like a girl meets world type of thing. It's like yes, guys, like I really love
Yeah.
this. So it's been a really great journey for Becky, and I really love that for Becky, and that's why she's been really obsessed with it, and it's just beautiful. Juliet, Juliet, I don't know if you watch her content, but she's one of like the smartest people I know, and she's very good at predicting a story's narrative whenever she does book talk, and she enjoys doing that. So when she was doing it with One Piece, a lot of the One Piece fans got mad at her, saying, "Stop thinking about it. You're spoiling it for yourself." And she just, yeah, Juliet is amazing. So I've really enjoyed the interaction everybody's been having.
Yeah.
But I really hope it doesn't, because I'm making a video like every day about like people's journeys through it and stuff. And you guys got me into Red Rising. I'm reading Red Rising right now. I think you're also
Red Rising's really good.
book, right? You're on the second book, I think.
I just finished the third book.
Oh, the third book. Okay. So I'm behind on like your reviews. I was watching your reviews, and you and Sarah are the two people that got me into Red Rising. But I'm doing like a book talk video about you guys going through One Piece almost every single day, and I just love seeing you guys' enjoyment of it and whatnot. And I kind of want to do one about like different books and stuff, because I really am enjoying Red Rising. I just met Severo.
Oh yeah.
I'm interested. I was like, yo, this guy's kind of cool.
You're gonna like Severo a lot.
Yeah,
You're
seeing
gonna
this
vibe
dynamic with
with Severo.
Darrow. Oh, dude, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm on
Yeah,
chapter
Red Rising is
14.
really good.
Yeah.
It's
But,
really good.
What are your thoughts on the way I've been seeing the book talk community with One Piece? Am I just in an echo chamber? Like, what do you think?
I have personally loved how you've been keeping up with like everybody's journeys, and I love that you have a community that even cares about how we feel about One
yeah.
Piece. Honestly, sometimes I wish that I could post more about it because I feel like I'm behind everybody, but I'm like, I'm gonna try
You
to
have
read
a fan base. There are people who
What?
come... Every video, there is somebody who will come on the video and say, it's Emily in this one. You have
No,
people
they're
looking
not.
for you.
No, they're
Yes.
not.
Every time I say hi Emily in the chat, everybody's like, is that Emily? Is that like, you have a fan base. I don't think you understand. Okay, here are the top 4 people they look forward to. They look forward to Sarah Sparrow. They call her Sarah Sparrow because Jack Sparrow. So they give her a pirate name. They look forward to Becky, Red-haired Mari, and Emily. Those are the 4 people they always look forward to. So it's just, yeah. Whenever I always get excited reacting to a video of yours because I know they would love it. So yeah, they need you.
I know, and I need to. I haven't started Arlong Park yet, but I will probably read it this weekend because I can finish a whole arc in a sitting easily.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you have a fan base. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, now they like you a lot more now because you're also a mouth doctor and you can teach them about being
I
dental
can teach you
hygienist.
anything that you want to know.
Are you
But
ever gonna start making videos about that? Like did
I
you
do
know
have,
this about your teeth?
there's some videos on my office's like Instagram page.
Okay. Oh, that you made?
Well, that I'm in, like the social media
okay.
people, like they're like, you have to do these, Emily, because nobody will do it, and you have no shame. So.
I hope that's a compliment.
But I try to be like, with my content, I try to be mindful. I don't want to feel like I'm forgetting about the people that followed me for One Piece. So I try to post an update like once a week, if not like little things when I can.
Don't
Just
feel
so,
like
like,
you have to do
know.
One Piece content. They love you for who you are. They don't necessarily want you to only do One Piece. They like you for who you are. Similar to how like I came like and saw you guys, and I'm not just here for the One Piece stuff. I look at all your other reviews and stuff. They love you for your individuality. So
Yeah, but I also want people to like keep up like with what like where I'm at, and I want to keep people updated. But I also want to like take my time. So I think I'm doing it kind of like Carla, and I'm just trying to do maybe like a review a week or an arc a week if I can. And then maybe like the little things, like I'll do like the little picture slides of like the one I just did from Baradier with Sanji that I had posted.
Yeah.
Like I actually cried during that part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, let me save these parts. I can do little like picture thing. Just to try to like still engage with my One Piece besties, but I try to still do like everything that I was originally doing. But I'm super happy because now I feel like I get to experience something that I loved like my whole life growing up, like in a new way, because I was not a cool kid. I was not a popular kid. Like I was
So did you get like a glow up or something? When did you become so amazing and popular?
Never. I'm still
Like
not.
last night, apparently.
I'm still not. But it's nice to be able to experience this again in a different way because it was never, it was like super like weird. Like you were a weird kid if you
They
liked
looked down on
anime.
us. Yep.
Like
so
always.
many, so many of my friends were Naruto running in the hallway and stuff, and they would get bullied for it. And I would think to
Yeah.
myself, just you guys wait, you will understand one day. And now I'm living in a
Yeah.
world where it's cool. Apparently, if you don't read anime or watch one or any of that stuff, that's when you're lame. I'm like,
Yeah, like
really?
I went to an anime convention in my town. Like I like video games.
You like video games? I didn't know doctors
Yeah.
like video games. Okay. Like, what are some video games you like?
I'm a big Pokemon girly. Ride or die Pokemon forever.
Did you play Legend ZA?
No.
Ah,
The
okay.
last one I played that I really, really played was Arceus. And that's the
Legends
first
of
time
Zelda.
I've ever completed a Pokédex, which I was very proud of.
Oh, you are a
Actually, no,
dedicated human
second
being.
time. Second time. I did complete my Pokédex in Shield, Pokemon Shield.
It's my favorite game, Pokemon Sword and
That was
Shield.
my
I love
favorite
Pokemon
game.
Oh my gosh, it's so
Pokemon
good.
Sword and Shield is elite. It was
Dude, the
so
soundtrack.
good.
Oh my gosh.
Everything about that game was absolute perfection.
Oh,
And then
yes.
Arceus was fun because it was a little bit different. I had fun playing that, but then when we got into like what was it? Scarlet and Violet? Is that the next ones? It just
Yes.
kind of lost me. I
Yeah.
feel like it was trying to do too much and I wanted it to be
I didn't
more
like
like
Scarlet and Violet. It's probably my least favorite Pokemon game, actually.
yeah, I wanted it to be more like Sword and Shield and it wasn't.
Yeah.
And so I never actually like I have that game, but I never like fully like played through it. And then I haven't played any more since.
Mhm.
And then I really like Animal Crossing.
Ooh, you're a Nintendo girl.
Yeah, Zelda. I have a
Ah.
Triforce tattoo on my side
Oh my
right
gosh.
here.
Okay, alright.
It was my very first tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I like Final Fantasy. We
Of
got a
course, of
PlayStation 5 solely so I could play Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Alright.
I loved Halo.
Oh, an Xbox girl. Okay, alright.
Yup. When Halo gets re-released, and I heard that it's possibly going to be coming to PlayStation.
Oh yeah, the exclusivity is getting lifted.
The
Yeah,
way
that's right.
I spent my life on Halo 2 on Xbox Live all the time.
You must have got a lot of haters. Any girl who was playing any gun game, the second they heard your voice,
I had friends. I had like a little group of friends that were like from the UK or whoever knows where they were, and we were just like goofing around on Xbox Live, and I was playing it every single day. Halo,
You
Halo
are a
2
nerd.
specifically. Halo 2 specifically.
oh man, yeah, that's everybody's favorite Halo 2 for sure.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Watching Red
I-
vs. Blue. Did you watch Red vs. Blue?
Yes, of course. Who doesn't? What? Of course. Yeah.
Good.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna get a whole bunch of people liking you now. I hope you realize that. Everybody watching this
I
is
hope
thinking.
so.
I am also a diehard Pokemon fan. I have been very disappointed at everything after Sword and Shield because I feel like they got lazy. They were
Sword
really
and Shield
like,
was so good. They were
Yes.
just doing too much. It didn't need to be Zelda in the Pokemon world. I just needed to be
Exactly.
Sword and Shield again.
yeah. It definitely got very lazy after everything. What happened for me is I played Legends ZA. So before I started doing book talk videos, before I started doing like the book talk videos, I used to do game shows where people would get on here and if they could make me laugh, I'd pay them $100 because I make a lot of money, so I like to give out money and stuff. I used to do game shows and also video game playthroughs and stuff. So I did a whole stream where I don't end the stream until I beat Legends ZA. It took 43 hours of me just sitting here. I slept on stream, showered on stream, everything. People were here watching me for 43 hours. It was enjoyable. It was fun. But yes, I do that with every game I enjoy. I spend bless you. I spend a bunch of time playing it and then I don't end the stream until I finish it. I'm gonna do another one later today. There's a game where your job is to get a girlfriend in the game. I'm not ending the stream until I beat it. So yes, But yes, people are gonna enjoy that one. But yeah, so I want to see so many content from you. I want to see some dentist videos. I want to see you talk about the games you like. I want to see you talk about books. Oh my gosh, you gotta continue making content. People love you.
Oh, of course. I love it. I love it.
Oh my god.
I
Okay,
love doing
so
this.
if you could make if you could make any content videos about like games, what do you think you would make? Like, what game would you see yourself making one about?
Honestly, I really wish that I was cool enough to do like playthrough videos with me. I feel like that would be fun. I see some of my friends do that, but I honestly, realistically, just don't have the time
Ah,
to
yeah,
do anything like that because I work a full time job. I
yeah.
have a 3.5 year old son. Like, I'm busy. Fridays are literally like my only free day because I don't work on Fridays and my son's at school. So
Yeah.
it's like the only free time I have.
Wow, that's
So
you're like a super mom.
trying to do all this and like try to do like content stuff is very very hard. So while I would love to do that, I don't think I could ever realistically do that. I think the only thing that I could do as far as like content wise of like video game stuff would just be to talk about like my favorite games
Mm.
or talk about new releases I'm excited about and things like that.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
realistically the only content I could actually make.
your son is very lucky because now you can tell your son. So did you know mom is an internet sensation? I have fans now. Like you're a celebrity. Like no, your son
I
is
don't
gonna grow
know
up.
about
Everyone's
all
gonna be
that.
like, your mom is Emily, like the Emily. Like oh, it's
No.
gonna be amazing. It's gonna be. I hope you get used to it. I hope you get used to being a celebrity. It definitely took a while for me. I didn't understand how much my videos reached people until one day. I went to Walmart. I was in Atlanta, in Georgia, Atlanta. I went to Walmart. And then somebody says, "Aren't you the guy on TikTok?" I was like, "What?" Yeah. So it gets. That was the first time I ever realized, wait a second, people actually watch me. Yes.
Well, it's crazy because I've talked to Morgan about this a lot, but
Mhm.
I have had so many times where I'm just like, I think I just need to stop TikTok. I think I need to stop posting. Like, nobody cares because for a long time I was in this space where I wasn't like,
Hi Becky. We were just talking about you.
oh, hi, Becky. I was like on the outside of a lot of like different groups like in the book talk world. Like I was reading a lot of romance books, but then because of Morgan, all of a sudden I made all these friends who liked fantasy books, but I didn't read a lot of them and I was trying to so that I could relate to them. And I felt like I was on the outside of all of these people and like I didn't fit in and nobody really cared about what I was doing. I felt like so lost in this space. And so for a long time, like I have had feelings like I just do not, nobody really cares about what I'm doing. Like so much. And so I've been working really hard on trying to like build more relationships and like talk to people, which has been better. But it's crazy because for a long time, I was just like, nobody cares. I'm just like an outsider over here. I don't really fit over here. I don't really fit over here. So,
As someone who's been making content for 3 years, it's hectic because you think nobody's watching. And for the most part, sure, maybe it's not like tens of thousands of people watching. If you took a week break, take a 2 week break, if you wanted to go ahead, somebody is going to message you saying, hey, I haven't seen any new videos. Those are the people I make videos for. Because I've taken a month break before, and people were messaging me saying, hey, dude, you haven't gone live. You used to be the one thing I would watch every day at lunch. What happened, man?
oh,
And I think to myself, like, you watch me on your lunch break? Like, people dedicate time. My videos are like 40-something minutes and up. People dedicate minutes of their lives. Right now, in the month of October, people have dedicated 15,000 watch hours to
that's
just me. And I'm
crazy.
like,
That's awesome.
15,000 watch hours of your life in the months of like this. It's when you think about that, you realize people enjoy watching you. Like, if you ever like are eating cereal or something and you like want to put up that YouTube video or something just to like entertain yourself, that's what they do with your videos, Emily. People enjoy you and stuff like that, and it just you start to realize that you make an impact in people's lives after a while. So definitely continue doing it. I definitely look forward to your videos.
Well, I've made so many like really good friends. Like I said, like me and Morgan are like best friends. Like I love her so much.
I gotta do an interview with her too. Oh my gosh, she's probably gonna be the next one. I'll try to. She's also very busy too. So
what I love about Morgan is she's very objective, and
ooh, I need that.
Yeah, and she's not like I really liked in her. I want to say like her first video or first two videos. She's like, I don't really get what the hype is right now, but like I'm trusting the process. Like she's not like sold on One Piece yet by any means. But she says she's sticking it out through our long park, and then she'll see.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's like, I'm not sold on it yet.
Darius, what's up, Darius? But yeah, I've
Oh,
also been seeing his videos.
I love Darius.
Oh, he has amazing videos, man.
That's
so,
my
like,
brother
I became
for
a fan of you
real.
guys. Oh,
He is
man.
my brother for real.
Yeah, gosh, it's so weird that like people I never knew like about now all of a sudden like I look forward to seeing you guys' videos all the time. So yeah, but okay, so I don't want to take up much of your time. Do you have any final words to say to the people who love you and look forward to your videos every single day?
I just really appreciate you guys that you care about content I post and that you look forward to seeing what I post and what I have to say as just a silly girl over here. But I'm having fun. And I'm going to keep doing it. And if anybody actually cares, if you want to see me talk about other things like that I'm interested in, like other mangas. Oh, Darius, stop! I love you. We are reading The Raven Scholar next month, right? By the way, side note.
Oh, okay, all
right. If you have anything that you want to see me talk about, like of anime that I like, other mangas that I like, games, or anything like that, then please feel free to always let me know.
Okay.
I do plan on I did text my mom, and I was like, all of my brother's old mangas are like still at the house, right? Because he like moved out like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm going to come take them.
Ah, okay.
And she was like, did you ask him? And I was like, no, he abandoned them. I am not asking him. So whenever I go back, I'm going to raid the collection and bring a bunch back.
Okay, gotcha. They do have one final question for you, and I'll do this one, then this could be like the parting gift question. Thanksgiving is coming up. What is your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving, and are you going to do most of the cooking?
So, fun fact,
Okay.
I don't like Thanksgiving. It's my least favorite holiday. I hate all Thanksgiving food. I think it's disgusting.
Even the pie?
Do I cook? Absolutely not.
Okay.
I just bring the child with me, and that's my gift to Thanksgiving. Here is the child. Thank you, Kaylin. Oh, that's my bestie, Kaylin.
Hi, Kaylin. I haven't seen Kaylin's videos yet. They gotta show up.
Kaylin doesn't talk about One Piece.
Maybe she needs to, Kaylin.
But yeah, I have the palate of a toddler. So the only thing I eat at Thanksgiving is ham because number one, turkey is disgusting. Mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, depending on who made it, and green beans, depending on who makes them.
I was expecting you to say coleslaw.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
Because if you had said coleslaw, I'm like, well, you're officially the whitest person I know. Okay, all right. Man, I have more Thanksgiving questions now.
I don't eat apple pie. Don't give me no cranberry shit. Don't give me no stuffing. Don't give me anything like that. I don't want it. No. But I will put down some deviled eggs, though. You bring deviled eggs to the party,
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay. All right,
As long as
guys.
they're fresh. Don't give me any that have been sitting in the fridge. I don't need. I
Oh,
want them fresh.
send her some deviled eggs, guys. She's gonna need it. Oh yeah, for sure.
Come over here. We use seasoning.
Oh, okay. Seasonings. Okay. No, we there's so many questions I have for you, but I don't want to take up your time. We got to do another interview of this. I want to talk to you about holidays now after this. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I definitely got to interview you again one time. And you should definitely like shoot some of your friends my way. I definitely want to interview them. I love interviewing people and learning more about them. But yeah, I look forward to this, Emily. You've been amazing.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah. And yeah, hope
Long
everybody
enough.
enjoyed this stream. It was like an hour and a half of just discussing her life story. She's pretty amazing. This is your best and amazing mouth doctor. And I hope everybody has a beautiful evening. There she is posing. But yeah, there you go, guys. But yes, thank you so much, Emily. I hope you have a beautiful evening.
Oh my gosh, thanks.
All right.